Vintage. All right, guys. New faces. Georgie, you know the routine. All right, guys. So we're kind of going to go over furniture locations. Nowhere House, you'll learn this as you go. I mean, it's always a scavenger hunt here, but my department is pretty big, so it's very spread out between the aisles. Not everything's like concise and as easy as it should be, which hopefully in the future at the new warehouse, that'll be a little more organized where I have all my stuff consolidated. But mostly the Colette is going to be right here, and that includes the arcs, the cachet chairs, and the basic sofas and corners. The overflow for this is going to be on aisle 15 through 11, you can see there. So I have more cachet arcs on the shelf, and then up on aisle 11 is the rest of the cachet sofas. Down below that is just the cascades. So you'll see some sofas over there for the cascades, or not cascade, the Cascade Coco, which is not technically Colette, but same stuff. It's a skinnable stuff. Over here now we have some new product, which is the Junos, which are right next to these two. So these have a little bit different skins on them. Plastic feet instead of metal, so you'll see a lot of those pop off. I do have spares, so if you see any on the job site, just call back here. We'll run some out to you. As I'm going, I'm putting in new screws, so hopefully they don't pop off because they're shorted. And then, like I said, the cachet chairs are up there, but we have a similar chair down this aisle. The Averys, they're a newer chair. Be careful, they do break pretty easily. If they do break, make sure you guys are red tagging them. We'll get them repaired, reinforced. So some of them are a little bit sturdier.
What part of the chair normally breaks?
So the two sides, like the wings, the armrests, and then I've had a couple where the base completely fell off. Yeah, the circle. They're awkward. If you need a two-man lift, do it. They're just weird, really awkward to pick up. So we see a lot of breakage on those. And then right here we have the Mondrian is all going to be up higher now. It doesn't go out as much, it's not as popular, but that's the pleather leather furniture. So you have black, white, the Regency, the cowhide, and then silver and gold is down in this aisle here. So these, I kind of share this space a little bit with tables and chairs. I have a back corner back there with a little more of the Kincaid, which the Kincaid, you guys will learn, is it's like the Colette, skinnable, but it has metal bases. So the metal bases to those, they're all stored up front here. So when you see guys bringing back the bases, I don't want them in my aisles. They're all up front in the stackable green bins. You'll see them, a lot of them. They're gold, hard to miss. The only caveat to that is back in this corner, I have the 8-foot bases because we have nowhere else. They're pretty big. So we have them in this little back corner here. From there, we do outdoor, a lot of outdoor furniture stuff. So I'll bring you guys over here. I try and keep most of it down because it's heavy. But we're out of space, so a lot of the wooden stuff is going to be right here, like the Wrens, the Emmas, and the Canes. So you'll see that all the heavy stuff, sofas on bottom. I got chairs up top as best we can, but then the overflow is going to be over here. So my kind of miscellaneous stuff, like the Mollies, which are the wooden, and then the Catalinas, which are the wrought iron. The big thing with those is, and when you check your load list, it's going to have the amount of pillows that go with it. This is important. So make sure when they're going out, we wrap them with the pillows. So you should be set up. I've seen you guys are bringing them back, and all the pillows are wrapped in one sofa. That's fine. I won't get to it, but the count better be on because we've had a lot of lossage with pillows coming back. And then sometimes I'll even find some of the rental pillows mixed in with that, and they're not getting them. So I think there'll be a new system in the future. Can't say when stuff is coming back. It has to get checked back in so the counts are on. But just keep an eye on that. Anything that breaks, again, just make sure you guys, if you see it, red tag it. Piece of red tape. I know we red wrap stuff. That's like supposed to come back. But if you have red tape, just write quick thing like damaged, leg broken, whatever, just so I know. And then don't put it back on the shelf. Either bring it back to Tim or leave it in the aisle, so when I come into work, I see it right away and I can get it marked off in the system. Because you guys marking it in the field doesn't do anything for inventory until I get a hold of it and actually take it out of the system. Other than that, the new outdoor furniture we have too, the Cane Montagues, They're like a white wicker. We have them way back here, and then you see all these bins stored up top. Those are the pillows. They're pretty easy. There's just a middle piece and a corner piece, which we can make a bunch of different sofas out of. But each of those does have a seat that it goes to the specific chair, whether it's a middle or a corner. And I think we have sapphire, moss, and is it black? I can't remember. But I think there's 3 colors for those. So again, when you're checking your sheets, just make sure the right color is going with it. Nobody wrapped the wrong color, whatever. And then again, that the pillows are coming back too. So that's pretty much it. If you guys got any questions for me or anything, nope. Pretty straightforward, guys. Just make sure when you're returning stuff too, gets in the appropriate aisle. Your sheets do tell you which aisle it's at. I don't have stickers on everything, but most of the stuff is labeled with what goes where with arrows. So I'd appreciate if it at least makes it back to the appropriate aisle. We'll get it up.
And if it's overflowed,
Yeah, if it's overflow, just look for empty spots. You might have to get someone to get on a picker or have someone in loading team help you guys. But like this stuff where they just leave it in the aisle, it's like right there. it's not that hard. But yeah, I'd appreciate it.
okay.
And then you guys got Mitch now.